All right, ready to go. Here, now, Julio. Big leagues. Ball one low. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Raleigh tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won a round. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, George Kirby. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien, looking for his first big league hit right here. And there's a foul ball. Semien hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2011. And he deals. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Well, Tony, on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Way to go.
Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. Now he breaks his bat. Rojas makes the grab, and there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also back in the end.
Semien stands at first with one out. That misses. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you like to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now it's even up.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
The 1-1. Fall off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Broken back, and it's popped up. Wide throw, and it gets away. Coming around third is Semien. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time. Adolis Garcia with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
One out, runner at second. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. Big stack center field. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Nathaniel Lowe with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Here's Leody Taveras. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second in Arlington. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. The line to kick the pitch. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Garcia ranging back on it. Forget it. He sends it out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Foul ball there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind to the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a good eye there.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And the 1-0. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. The Rangers leading by a run here at the top of the second. Kicks and fires. The shortstop takes the ball. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time. Out to short. They get the force, and that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Down the third baseman, Ezekiel Duran. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2 the count.
Righty delivers. Up and in. And that's ball two.
2-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rayleigh balls it in, and there's one away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, I'll say this, as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Kirby brings it in. That is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Josh Rojas. The pitch. And that one missing low.
1-0.
The pitch. And another ball.
2-0.
And a foul ball left side. The wind of the pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And the pitch. Got him. So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Top of the zone for a called strike. The Rangers up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good eye right there.
1-1.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nobody left for Seattle, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Now it's Marcus Semien.
the second baseman.
Luke, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs, an 826 OPS, and 29 home runs. On top of all that, his Rangers won the World Series.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Two now. Semien waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. He popped out his first time. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next is the Rangers.
2 outs, base is empty. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. The walk and a run scored his first time. Just missed. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners 1. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Randy Arozarena.
The pitch. Arozarena, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Gets the slider in there for a strike. To the right side, low. He handles it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 20, Luke Raley.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
On the ground. And foul ball. That one missed.
1-2.
And another ball. The Rangers leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. The pitch. Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer flat. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Turner now. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike. And that's outside, and it's 2-1. Outside.
No,
3-1 now. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Polanco now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Turner off of first with 2 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Kirby back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And now it's 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 2-2.
Five foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Nathaniel Lowe, and he's already singled in this game. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. Three-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at Globe Life Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. DeGrom back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, they just haven't been able to put the bat on the ball as often as they'd like. They've struck out a bunch, and most of them have been swinging. Some of that's good pitching, but at some point, you'd like to see some adjustments to get the ball in play more.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. You set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low and get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1. And downstairs.
Maybe some of them choke up on the bat and try to simplify their approaches, but they got to do something as a group to limit these strikeouts.
And a pitch. Hits the corner, and 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike. And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Rojas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No
He
ball,
finds himself in a
2 strikes.
tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here as he fouls it away. That one just misses, and that's ball 1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
The Mariners down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. Down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivery.
Outside, that's the ball.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's inside. And now 2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ezekiel Duran with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Carson Kelly now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. Drops into the glove.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And there's a foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Moore toss to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. And he deals. Right through there for a strike. In the air out towards right center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. Julio Rodriguez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. That's outside. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And another ball.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And the right-hander deals. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. In comes the run from second. We are tied at 2. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Go-ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. Good eye in that spot. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cody Bradford, the left-hander, up and throwing. Leclerc also throwing. The 1-1.
No, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Luke Raley on deck for the M's. And a pitch. And fouled off. And it's second. In the air, out towards left center. Langford grabs it on the run. Throw comes into third, and he makes it up to third with one away.
The right fielder, number 4,
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Cody Bradford. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Raleigh takes his lead at third with 1 away. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Simeon in plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
now back, the first baseman.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Rangers 2. Back in Arlington, and here is Marcus Simeon.
A nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
They're down the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Digging in, Josh Smith. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And now 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he broke the strikeout decide here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Late on that fastball. Bradford measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. High fly ball out to left field. Langford sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Crawford, batting with one down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That ball misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 down, base is empty. In the air to left center. On his way over. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Two outs. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Josh Rojas. Wouldn't chase that time. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. And that one clips the corner. In the air to left down the line. And that is a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Full count.
In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Two outs and one in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. The line of the pitch. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Trent Thornton appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Saucedo getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Into center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 2. Just missed.
1 ball.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swung on, belted. That's back. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw. In there safely.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as he touched down. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Scott's service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. George Kirby done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Mariners, number 22, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Yeah, the batter now, Leody Taveras.
1-0.
The tying run is 90 feet away. And there's the strike.
Don't be surprised, ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And the righty deals. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. And another ball. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. One away with a runner at third. The 2-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Right side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
On the ground, 2 ball. The flip to second. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The lefty fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh, 1 for 3. That's a little bit low. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. One-two now. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
First offering. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. And a good eye there.
That's the ball. 2-0.
The pitch. That one's in there. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
They get the out on a roll. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Man at second here with 2 away. So now Turner in on that right side. That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers 2. Back at Globe Life Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Carson Kelly. The wind to the pitch.
Kelly.
And
No,
ball
that's the ball.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to third. Rojas sends it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The catcher, number 28.
The pitcher on here, Trent Thornton. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Just missing there. And the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Marcus Semien. And that's in for a strike. You'll one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
Slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, hold the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I think is really impressive.
Now it's going to be Josh Smith. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That to right. Rayleigh makes the grab, and that's the third out. The Rangers edge closer on this solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Chafin.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Well, one-run game. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. And here it comes. Splits the plate. That's strike one. And that one is inside ball one. Grounded to low. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Just missed. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. David Robertson getting ready to go. Haney also getting ready. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. J.P. Crawford with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Luke. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. Just missed. That's a ball. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Next one misses. And now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offer in there for a strike. Full count now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. And he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Rojas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Foul ball. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 4 and the Rangers 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Andres Munoz. A chance at his first save of the year. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. This is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses with that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground right side, 4, 6,
That's it.
3, and they turn the double play.
That's a huge bold play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nathaniel Lowe digs in now. And that's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him! And that is the ball game. Kirby with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby. Talk to you soon.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen and rotate.
Is this something good? No. I'm good at it.
rotating my